I'd give this a go because I don't get a lot of time on my own where I can video and talk and be a semi-normal person. Well, kind of be myself. I think I become a bit stunted in my chair at home. So maybe if I drive and focus on what I'm doing and talk a bit, that will help me be more comfortable. So here goes nothing. An update on my decluttering of the house. I obviously feel a lot calmer, more peaceful when I am organized and things aren't in a state of need to do or should organize that kind of feeling. So what I've kind of been doing is a lot up in my head, like thinking, I think I previously said, like, if some of my girls love wearing dresses, why am I holding on to different pairs of shorts and stuff like that? Or if we have a couple of shorts that are really worn out and stained and looking gross, why am I keeping 5 pairs of those? Like, I could have 1 or 2 and that would be enough. I got traffic people and I don't know what they're planning on doing. They don't seem to have any kind of plan. Anyhow, yeah, so the boys' room was pretty good because we recently built a triple bunk bed in there, and we cleared everything out, and they are 9, 11, and 15, so they're really responsible, I guess, for their own stuff. And I've just said to them, please come to me if you need shorts. Am I still crooked? Please come to me if you have a majorly stained shirt or your shirt's too small and stuff like that. And we all know boys can be a bit and you occasionally see them coming out with like a shredded shirt or like terribly ripped holes in knees and stuff like that. To a point, I'll definitely patch stuff and definitely mend it, but pretty much eventually things just get worn out to the point where they're beyond even rags. And I'm not into that whole, I have to dismantle a shirt, hold on to a shirt because it's got a huge rip in it, but I can make it into a cleaning cloth. I already have my designated cleaning cloths, so I don't need to, I don't have time for stuff like that. So yeah, so I kind of have been thinking a lot about different things we have, and I've been letting go of heaps. I have decided, I joined a Facebook group, which is like a buy nothing group, and I seriously have put stuff up there that for whatever reason I kept holding on to. Like, I had a couple of those extra like wicker IKEA baskets because we used to have 2 4x4 Expedits, a 2x4 unit, and now we have a 1x5 left. And when I realized the other day that the 1x5 is basically empty and I'm using it because I have it, I was like, I can probably even get rid of this 1x5. But for now, that's staying. And that has 5 wicker baskets in it. And I had these 2 extra ones. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Maybe I could use it. Maybe. You know what? I just gave them away. Just somebody else came and took them in like less than 20 minutes. And I find that if you can put it up on a local, like a Facebook group, or I think there's one called OfferUp or Nextdoor, it depends where you live. I live in Australia, so I use the Facebook Marketplace or local groups. Stuff will go very quickly, and I find I can go by the wondering if I still need it, making the decision okay, I don't want it anymore, and then the actual decision of how am I going to get rid of this can be quite overwhelming. So seriously, I took one photo, put it up, said preference goes to whoever can get it today. 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes gone. Relief. Dealt with. Another thing dealt with. So, I mean, overall, I think we're tracking pretty good. I do not have mounds of stuff to declutter anymore, which is honestly a relief, because there were literally years that I felt I was still trying to get through stuff. And I stopped bringing stuff in. That was a big thing. You stop bringing it in, that helps tremendously. Or you make quick decisions. So if someone gives you something, you can be as grateful as you want to be. Like, thank you very much, this is wonderful. But you're not compelled or forced to keep things that might really affect you mentally, or absolutely not fit in the house. Or I'm a big stickler for when I'm given things that are hand wash only. I already don't separate colors, and I wash everything on cold. So yeah, like, simplify. I'm not washing nothing on. I have a 20-year-old washing machine, works great. It's a top loader. Everything goes in. We do soak stuff if it's heavily stained. None of us have tons of clothes, so we do very much keep on top of the washing, no problems. Most of the stuff is line dried, but occasionally I use the dryer if it's raining, or it gets too late in the day that it's not going to dry. Definitely put it in the dryer. No problem there either. I ain't trying to be no hero. I'm just trying to get through life, be happy, simple, and no issues. So what else can I talk to you about? Because why not? We're together, we're alone, I'm driving, you're listening. Maybe you're gone already. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. I think another thing I've been struggling with a lot is worrying too much about like how I present myself. So if I'm appealing enough or entertaining enough, it can be a real challenge to see other people that say, you know, hey, I'm giving this YouTube thing a go, or I just want to share part of my life, and next minute 20,000 people following them. So I don't know, I just decided maybe I'll just talk like I would talk to a normal person, and think about what the old brain comes up with talking about. So at the moment I'm driving to pick up my daughter to a friend's house. So my friend just needs a little bit of a hand, and my daughter offered her services, which is fantastic, because I think it was yesterday, as of yesterday, we can now travel up to 25 kilometers radius from where we live, which on one side of where I live is basically bush, so nothing that makes any difference, and on the other side is shops and stuff, but the shops are all closed. I think things are supposedly going to open up again on the 2nd of November. Don't quote me, because we're just waiting. I only want to op shops. That's the only type of places I like going to. I hate paying full price for anything anyhow, so there's not really an appeal. I have lost a lot of weight, so my clothes are very loose, nothing fits me properly, but I honestly, from years and years of having babies, being pregnant, and body changes, I have no idea where you can buy clothes that are more form-fitted but complement my body shape. So I've realized that actually wearing loose baggy stuff does absolutely no favors for my body at all. It makes me look sloppy and just messy looking. So I don't know what kind of clothes to wear. I don't know what to do, how to present myself. Still debating over what to do with my hair. I've decided I'm not going to dye my hair anymore, so this color that you see at the end is all like leftover hair dye. And if I go grey or continue to go grey, that's fine. It's only hair. My hair does not define my worth as a person. So I kind of feel like I'm in this transition stage, but I'm kind of partly through it at the beginning and nowhere near the end. Just longingly looking at closed thrift shops as I drive past. Oh, the treasures in there. The treasures. I need the treasures. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, it's nothing overly exciting. So yeah, so I can travel 25 kilometers, so woohoo. No retail's open. We can now leave our home for like unlimited time. There's no curfew. And frankly, it was mind-boggling that we were given a curfew anyhow. I didn't think at my age I would ever be given a curfew again, but we were. So just have to suck it up. I did buy a belt sander, and I very much want to work on fixing up the veranda and the house still, but it's been partly weather and timing of things, like crazy. It's crazy to think. I see other people like baking regularly, and I'm like, we are like cooking 3 meals a day in our small kitchen. Where do these people even get an amount of time to bake as well? Like, I made a birthday cake the same time another child helped me make lunch. And it was like, excuse me, sorry, just gotta step around you. What are you doing? I'm making a cake. What are you doing? I'm making spaghetti. This is crazy. Crazy and feels all disheveled and terrible. But tomorrow will be a birthday for one of my children, and we'll have fun. That's the plan, to have fun. So, woo. I think that's kind of it. I think I've spoken enough. I haven't arrived yet, so could I think of something else to say? Who knows? Who knows, people? So, yeah, I hope everybody is well. I hope wherever you are watching from that you are safe and comfortable and happy and having good times. And yeah, that's all I think of saying. Oh, hang on. I can talk to you about my diet. So I've been on the keto diet for, I can't remember how many months. I would say maybe 4 months I've been on it, and I think I've lost 15 kilos. Someone in my house, their name is called I don't know, broke the bathroom scales, so I now no longer know how much I weigh, which is fine. But all of my clothes are looser everywhere. Like, I can do my watch up tighter than before. So physically, I've changed a lot. I no longer have any skin issues. I have no digestive issues, no gut problems. Things that I've dealt with since the age of 7, I have none of these issues anymore. And I have been very strict with my diet. So keto diet, it's like no potatoes, no corn. a lot of fruits are out, so I've basically been having like a few, blueberries and stuff like that. I haven't had bananas, apples, pears, none of that actually. Went the wrong way. I have not cheated a single time. I've been very proud of myself for my discipline. But what I'm wondering is, I'm supposed to be supposedly the end date is the 20th of November, where I will hit my goal weight. What am I going to eat? In the beginning, I'd be all about donuts and cakes and breads and stuff, but now I'm kind of I feel so good that I don't want to undo it all, and I also I'm a bit worried that if I do eat things like, I don't know, a donut, am I going to have wickedly bad gut pain the whole night and be terribly sick and unwell? These are the debates I have with myself. So maybe I'll be branch out and have a potato, because I ain't a Murphy for nothing. But I have thought, I love dumplings, really love dumplings. So I'm kind of thinking, I personally don't think that I want to be on keto diet forever. For me, it's been a lifestyle change. But I don't want to be crazy rigid over what I eat and what I do, because then I find I can become obsessive over it. So maybe I'll dabble a bit in the world of bread and dairy. I mean, I've been having some cheese, but I've had no milk, so I haven't. And where I live in Australia, I have not found a lot of the alternatives. People say you can use, is it pure sugar replacement kind of things. I have not seen any of them, so I haven't tried. The closest I've gotten to tried to make a keto version was I made the fathead pizza crust with the almond flour, egg, and parmesan. But that's the closest I've gone to, cheating. So I just didn't want to risk, having a little bit and end up eating an entire Mars bar cake or anything. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, what am I going to have? I've only been drinking water. Sometimes I get really wild and put lemon in it, but other than that, I think it's good. I do recommend that people who have different issues give the keto diet a go, because it's a really good opportunity for your body to kind of reset itself. That's my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I know, probably looking at me right now, you're like, she's totally a doctor, because I totally look like a doctor. But I'm not. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person who got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I wanted to feel better, and I wanted to lose weight. I didn't want to be a mother who had a bunch of kids who just totally let myself go and then said, my body changed and now I'm nearly 40, so this is my life. Definitely a personal decision of mine, and I will probably always look at women who are a tiny size 6 and have massive boobs and beautifully white, perfect, straight teeth and good hair, probably blonde, I don't know, and be like, oh. But a big thing is just learning to be okay with myself, because I'm myself for a reason, and I have many days where I wonder what the heck that reason is, but I am what I am. So yeah, I'll go now, and I'll let you continue on with your day. I nearly said I'll let you continue with your drive, but I'm the one who has to do that and not you. So I'm looking at all these shops that are saying, please ring this number for pickup, please ring this number for click and collect, not open yet. people wearing their masks everywhere. We live in a very sad time. But to counteract that, I will be happy and I will make jokes and I will be okay, and hopefully you will too. So take care. Thank you for riding along with me in my big bus, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.